Yeah, once the symbols are submitted, we also do a counter check of the symbols because we need to also check that symbols are not offensive. I'm sure that has been done by ORPP, but the same Elections Act explains the same. So we do also check the symbols and ensure that, they are not shared with other political parties or with other candidates. And thereafter, of course, we prepare ourselves for the nomination. Now it is called candidate registration exercise. And this is where now, particularly for independent candidates, they also have to bring the certificates that they obtained from ORPP. At the same time, of course, they have to bring signatures. And thereafter is when our officers on the ground will clear those candidates individually. Yeah.
So what else are they looking at?
Of course, all the requirements are they have to bring in the documentations from ORPP. If there are statutory clearances from the other institutions, they also bring in, particularly certificates and education certificates, clearances from ESCCs, and other statutory, clearances that are supposed to be presented to the Commission. And thereafter, then the Commission will also ensure that if they are public officers, they have resigned on time. And so all this will be checked during the nomination process, candidate registration clearances.
Okay. Of course, we've heard of the clearance, or rather the filing of certain reports with the ESCC, the Certificate of Good Conduct. With education certificates, do they have, or it's up to you to now confirm if they're authentic with the Commission of University Education? How does that go?
As you may be aware, there have been court orders on the issue of certificates. Initially, the law was that all candidates from MCA to presidential have to have a degree certificate. But pursuant to some of the court cases, that has been dropped for MCA and parliamentary candidates. And this therefore means that we are left with the president and the deputy, and the governor and the deputies that are supposed to be degree holders. So the Commission is not a custodian of all the documentations in terms of certificates, and therefore we rely on other statutory agencies to help us in this process. So we ask part of the things we are doing now is to submit documentation to Commission for University Education, whom we work closely with, so that they can confirm to us that their certificates are genuine. And so part of the documentation they will be presenting to the Commission is something to that effect.